fulfillment of our promise to continue to provide adequate security for life and property in the state as our primary responsibility, irrespective of the over-bloated social media campaign people are doing against the government. I believe the appropriate authority will address that, which in this case supposed to be the security forces. They will address that appropriately. So today, in order to re-energize our joint force operations, we've injected additional 30 brand new vehicles in order to re-energize. This goes with normal communication gadgets and the rest of them. It's in the spirit of the Yuletide season to make sure that every single life is as important as the life of a governor. So that's why you see all the service commanders are here, taking delivery of the 30 brand new vehicles. Our target is actually to do 100. So as more come in, we'll continue to augment. But our target is to have 100 brand new of these vehicles so they can cover all the 31 local government areas and then provide adequate coverage. So today, on behalf of the government and good people of this state, to re-energize the joint force between all the armed forces and the SSS, I officially want to hand over symbolically keys to additional 30 brand new vehicles, targeting 100 to be completed so that it can aid your operations and also refortify the system in what you needed to do in terms of mobility. Thank you, and we hope that will assist in no small measure. Thank you.
This opportunity to say that on behalf of the security agencies in this state, we will dedicate the use of this vehicle to rid the state of crime throughout this Yuletide period and onwards. I will assure Your Excellency that we will put our maximum best to ensure that Akwa Ibom is crime-free. A lot of things are being said which are not true. Like yesterday, they said the state has been the Uyo has been taken over by criminals. It's not true at all. Not a single case was reported to the police directly that what the shootings they said they had, it was orchestrated and put on media for everybody to think that Akwa Ibom is unsafe, Uyo is unsafe. Uyo is very safe, and I crave the indulgence of Nigerians. Please come and do your best in Uyo. Uyo is very, very safe.
Good afternoon, guys. Today we had an enlarged EXCO meeting. It was a special and enlarged EXCO meeting. Enlarged because we had permanent secretaries and heads of extra-ministerial departments in attendance. Special because we had as an item the signing of the appropriation bill, which has now been passed into law by the House of Assembly and now signed into existence by His Excellency. His accent was given today, and the members of the leadership of the House of Assembly, led by the Speaker, the Right Honorable Enyekan Bassi, were in attendance. Today, during that special enlarged meeting, the budget of the state as submitted to the House of Assembly by His Excellency the Governor was worked upon and returned to us with minor adjustments which were explained by the Honorable Commissioner for Finance, Mr. Nsikan Linus Nkan. He explained and made justifications for the amendments done by the House of Assembly, and therefore the budget now approved stands at 456.2 billion, 456.2 billion for the fiscal year 2021. Despite the fact that His Excellency has given assent to that bill today, the effective date of commencement is 1st of January 2021. And as you know, laws can be enacted and signed, but the law comes into effect on the date that has been assigned. Also, in that very brief EXCO meeting that we had, we received the report of the status updates from the Ministry of Education about secondary schools and the current requirements that are needed to aid the effective running of secondary school. Because in a a COVID era, we must monitor what the education system looks like. We also took reports of the COVID-19 status of our states as we currently stand. When we're done with that, His Excellency proceeded to a Security Council meeting wherein briefings were had, but you know that with security issues, strategy will not be exposed. But I can assure you, like His Excellency has indicated, that henceforth, even the spike, the little spike that was noticed in the security system in the states will be dipped. And His Excellency is committed fully to ensure that absolute safety. You know, peace and security is of the Lord, but the Lord gives that capacity to the elected officials to make sure that we can sleep with both eyes closed. The service commanders have also given their commitment. In furtherance to that, 30 vehicles have been given to service commanders to immediately commence patrol. And our warning is to those who intend to create insecurity that you will meet a force way stronger than the force you're bringing. And therefore, we advise parents to rein in their children, advise your children. If you see your child keeping a company with someone you're not very certain with, this is the time to advise them. Because when they are arrested and apprehended, the full weight of the law will come down. I will reiterate again that we will not at any point surrender our state to evil plunder. We will not at any time do so. The primary duty of government is the protection of lives and property. And this government, led by His Excellency Governor Odom Emmanuel, is very well able to do that. Thank you. Questions?